Hey guys, Ralston here with the voiceover commentary for a pretty good game I played this past week. If you watch the stream, you know I've struggled a little bit in this season, but this was a pretty good game for me. So I figured I'd run through it, show you guys what I did, how I made the decisions I made, and just let it play out. If you're interested in this kind of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you want to see so I can keep making more videos for you guys. So I land at Salty. There's a guy inside the house already. For whatever reason, he doesn't even acknowledge that I'm hitting him in the back, so it's very easy to get the kill and clean up. One of the important things to do, especially when you land at a popular POI like Salty, is just look around as you're falling, so that way you know if somebody's coming in right behind you. I mean, that guy probably should have heard me too, since I dug in right there. But let's not judge him too harshly. Maybe he was a bot designed to make me feel good about my gameplay. In that case, good job, bot. After checking the rest of the house, I leave with a grand total of 2 ARs and 125 health. Not exactly what I would consider fighting shape. So to rectify that, I like to come out and run this bridge path where I hit the slurp truck, the chest under the bridge, and the chest on the far side of the bridge. For whatever reason, people tend to take these terrible fights, situations where they're not fully healthed up or don't have the guns necessary to take a good fight, just for the sake of fighting. But we're smart, so we're not going to go out like that. So now we're in fighting shape. Salty's still in the circle, so I like to come back, clean up the rest of the kills, and get a couple more mats so that way I can upgrade my pump here to the epic pump. I circle around Salty and come from the hills so that way I get the chance to look in to see if there are people around and hopefully they don't see me. So here we run into this guy, laser him a couple times, knock his shields off. So now we're ready to take the fight. Cover up this ramp, drop down, take the 50-50 knowing we've got the health advantage, and just clean up that kill. As I continue to loot up in Salty, I hear a guy build to the top of the house I'm in. I try to look from the low ground and find his location. More important than building up for height is figuring out where the opponent is. So now I try to sneak around so that way I can find him without him finding me. I see him build over here and I know he's inside this wall. I think he's going to come out the back, but then I hear him open it up. So I cover up the hole, take the shot, and finish him off. A lot of the time it feels like you have to move so fast to accomplish anything in Fortnite. But you can usually slow down, take your time, and do even better than if you kind of sped up and went faster than you were able to. So once I upgrade my pump and the circle moves, basically ready to go. So here I want to rotate towards center circle, and I see a guy crossing in front of me. Take a few shots at him, and he doesn't react right away, so I just keep shooting. Once he had no shields, it was an easy decision to decide to push him, ramp up, and just hit the shot. If I took those AR shots and I had missed, or he boxed up right away, I would have disengaged from the fight. No need to take it if we're both healthy and I don't really know if I have the advantage or not. I see here he also had a purple pump, so I do all that work to build one, painstakingly digging out mats for minutes at a time, only to realize I could have grabbed one off this guy right here and now. Happens to me all the time. Once I'm safely in the circle, I like to go one of two ways. Either I rotate immediately for the middle of the circle, try to box up there and just hold mid-ground, or I like to box up at the edge of the circle, try to catch people rotating in. I think it's very important if you're going to take fights to try to third party, and there's no better second party than the Storm. People do crazy things when they have the Storm at their back, and that's what I like to count on. So here we've got a guy with a double whammy. He's pushing out of the Storm, and there's another guy already trying to hold him. So naturally, lend a helping hand, fire some shots. Make sure I block off the other guy so he doesn't turn on me. And just getting shots in on these guys. I hit the original helper once and he dies right off the bat. Don't get the kill. A little rough, but I don't want to let this guy heal, so I push in on him. I know that I knocked his shields off, so I can push rather aggressively. He gets up above me, and the most important thing here is just to not let him heal. So there's no point in me building up and trying to battle up top. when I can knock him down and just force another 50-50 while I am at full health and full shield, and I know at the very least he doesn't have full shield. So I hit him for white damage, he falls for more white, and then a headshot to end it off. So the important thing to note there is not to just waste mats building for building's sake. I didn't try to assert my dominance as a builder there. I just saw he had a weak base, chopped it out, saved time and mats, and was rewarded with an easy kill. So right after that we went to another fight, another chance to third party. The difference though is that we aren't set up inside the circle. We don't really know what's going on around here. So we could jump into that fight, but we don't know if somebody right behind us is going to jump in as well. And then how many people are going to end up being in that fight, and then we're on the edge of circle in a bad situation. So we avoid it, and as we come in, we see this guy landed. He's preoccupied, so I try to crouch walk and sneak up on him, but he catches me when he turns around. I crack him big, and then this other guy just drops in. Didn't see him, didn't expect him to get in there, but at least we were able to get the kill on him. For whatever reason, I don't see, or I just ignore the rocket launcher. I think I was still looking for the other guy. But either way, rocket launcher, legendary, just left out there in the cold. No one to love and care for it. After a few more rotations and running into our rocket launcher, we're ready to try to control the endgame. So there's a guy that runs right out in front. We open up, kill him on the rotation. Now there's only 3 people left, and I want to locate those people and try to find my chance to get high ground. One of them finds me first. That leads to him getting shot by the other guy. So even with 3 people left, there you have it. You find an opportunity to third party because somebody else starts a fight. So here, after high ground gets shot out, I take the opportunity to build up, get to the top, and try to just keep control of it. From here, the game's pretty easy. I've got a rocket launcher. I find out both of them are below me. Take out the one, continue to track the other, block off all his high ground options, and then track him to make sure I get the kill and finish out the game. Here we are, little edit course right there, double edit, and bang. So there you have it, 9-kill game, sticking to some very basic principles. Making sure we didn't take fights until we had the weapons we needed, making sure we only really third-partied or pushed people, then at the end of the game, pushing for high, and riding that advantage to victory. That's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, if you learned something, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be making more of these, trying to focus more on the kills and the decision-making in the fights going forward. So make sure you're subscribed to see that. If there's anything you think I should change or add to this format, just leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Adios, guys.